Welcome to Primecast. This is Jesse.
This is Wyatt.
And this is Andrew.
You got the trio.
Yeah, finally, because I'm busy with stuff.
Yep. And not to mention 2.5 hours late.
Yeah, Mr. Important.
You went to go eat.
Mr.
You went to go.
Okay, but you're Mr. I'm free all day, but wait, I got shit I gotta do for 2.5 hours.
Andrew, for the record, went to eat dinner for an hour.
Just because you.
And Jesse, I'm pretty sure I got on Skype about 10 minutes ago, and you left me waiting for a good 3.5 minutes.
I have a family to take care of, and my wife's
That
working.
is no excuse.
My wife's working. I have a almost 3-year-old and an 18-month-old. I had to wrangle down.
That is.
And I
Oh,
was patient. I waited.
speaking of which,
No,
I got an awesome poop story.
Ooh, I love poop
Is it
stories.
from like
Go ahead.
a week and a half, 2 weeks ago when we tried recording?
No, it's a different one.
Oh, okay. Tell it now.
Okay,
What did you
yeah.
get this week? That was
Well,
poop?
we briefly mentioned the first poop story for all the listeners. So, my oldest son Zach, he's basically potty trained now. Like he goes on the bathroom by himself, but occasionally he has a few little slip-ups. And what was it, like two weeks ago when we all three of us tried to record, and it just wasn't happening because just a bunch of shit was going down. Or right before we started.
Literally.
Yeah,
It was hilarious. To an extent.
Yeah, yeah. Well, kids were in their bedroom and they were just making all kinds of fucking ruckus, and went in there. I screamed, "What the fuck are you doing?" And there's shit. He got naked. He shit in his pants and threw it at the wall. Shit was landed like smacked on the wall. His underwear went behind the dresser. Had to dig it out. His bedroom still smells like shit. I think there's still some in there somewhere, and I had to clean that up. But yeah, that pales in comparison to this other poop story I have.
Oh.
So this
He woke you up with it this time.
This is nasty.
Awesome.
So
I want to vomit.
Okay.
Like, this needs to be actually nasty. Like, I want to walk away just, like, uncertain with my life.
Alright, both Zach and Jordan taking a bath in the tub. And the way our bathroom is set up, it's called like a Jack and Jill bathroom, where there's showers in the middle, there's 2 half bathrooms on the sides, and there's like barely like way you can like walk in between them. Like there's no way to like for me to give them a bath and sit there and like physically watch them. I kind of have to like sit on the toilet, which is like seriously like only about 2 feet away. And I just like kind of peek my head around and I can see them. Well, I was just sitting there. I was like, just they're playing and laughing, like splashing, making a mess, whatever. And I'm like, I'm just playing a game on my phone. I stand up. I peek around the corner. I look at the water, just greenish brown. I'm like, oh God, it happened. I take another step. I see that not only Zach, but both Jordan have shit all over them, in their hair, and their face, and their fingers. I'm sure they ate some of it. On their body, on their back. I'm like, oh my God, this is fucking disgusting. I take one more step. It's all over the shower wall. I mean, like, up as high as Zach could reach. And just like, you could see finger marks with the poop. Just like him just drawing with poop on the bathroom wall. And I just stood there like, I didn't say anything. I was like, oh my fucking God. I'm like, I stood there. I had no idea what to do. I'm like, I can't wash him in this water. There's shit in it. And there's shit everywhere. There's shit on the ceiling. There's shit on the wall. There's shit in your eye. So, oh God, that was disgusting. So it took me like a half hour to like drain out the water and then filter out all the poop that was left in the water. Then get the shower going to wash them both up. Then scrub the ceiling, the shower tile and the wall. That was thankfully the last poop incident, and that was weekend.
I hope it's not for the sake of everything.
It was a weekend. It was actually just like a few days after the first poop incident. So no
Awesome
more
story.
I wish I would have taken a picture of it because it was definitely.
I was about to say, why didn't you take a picture?
You should have.
But I think it was just in complete shock of just how much shit that kid could produce. I'm pretty sure both of them actually shit, because there's just way too much in there to come from one kid.
How did you get it out of the tub, like, and drain it?
Our shower has it doesn't have like a full size drain. It's like a piece of metal with holes in it. So I used I used a plastic cup to just like scoop it out.
Oh my god, I would have vomited everywhere.
2 kids, 1 cup.
Oh, Andrew, you sick fuck.
That was gross. Jesse, why
Well,
would you do
you
that?
mentioned the cup, so it had to fit in there somewhere.
I just ate, man. Why am I talking about talking about poop?
Why not?
Well, this is... yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Why aren't you talking about poop?
Alright,
What'd you
Speaking
get?
of food,
Jesse, what'd you get this week?
I guess we're kind of already into the Primecast Thug Life part of the show, which I have deemed we talk about our personal shit and what we buy.
It's called Thug Life?
Yeah, Primecast Thug Life.
Doesn't even make fucking sense.
Well, Andrew said, and I said something about it last week. I thought it was funny.
Well, you guys are dumb. I'm just kidding. That's cool.
Thank you.
Well, thanks.
I actually
Don't fucking die.
I actually did get a couple things. I finally got in store Prime Sergeant Cup. I decided to pick him up.
Wait, who?
Sergeant Cup.
Oh, okay. So
And
like I said, 2 boys, 1 cup.
And I put
the joke is over, Andrew.
Okay, moving on. Sorry.
And I put a review of him up a few days ago, and I also got Rumble. And
what do you think?
What's that?
What do you think of Cup in comparison to Ironhide?
It's
I
definitely.
thought you had pledged to not get Cup.
Yeah, but I mean, I like the mold enough that I decided to get him. I mean, obviously it still has the same flaws, and the paint apps are definitely inferior. Just certain parts of it just kind of irk me. Like, the only thing that really bothers me is that the front grille is kind of like this weird goldish green color instead of a silver.
Yeah.
The main reason I did get is just because of the guns. But I don't regret getting it. I still like it, but it definitely.
Wish I could fucking find it.
I actually went into Target today. He's just about everywhere here now, and Andrew says that they can't give them away over there.
Really?
Yeah, we have tons of them.
I cannot find either Cup or Rumble, and Viacons are even scarce.
I've seen
I can find all of them.
I've seen a bunch of Prid Viacons now since last time we did a show.
Yeah, I bought one, and I need another one now because I kind of fucked up. I'll get into that later.
You keep on breaking your toys.
I didn't break it. I was just sloppy.
Yeah, sloppy while doing something, then you broke it.
I didn't break it. God dang it.
Well, you broke a Dreadwing at least.
I was in a fucking abysmal despair state when I broke my Dreadwing. I was completely sad. I was like.
So you took it out on the Viacon, huh?
I didn't. The Viacon's not broken. Literally nothing's broken on it. He's fine.
Not yet.
I tried painting. Okay, spoiler alert. I tried painting it.
Tried. Keyword.
Yeah, that is the keyword. Tried. Yeah, you're right. I'm not gonna deny it. Anyway, yeah, my Dreadwing is a sob story. But I was able to fix it, a temporary fix, until I get the balls to buy another one. But and apparently there's literally a completely unfounded conspiracy theory apparently that Skyquake will be completely skimmed over in North America and we will never see it. He's gonna be like the animated Thundercracker apparently of the Prime line.
Nice.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I don't see that happening.
I kind
I'm
of hope
just
so.
shit-
I kind of
shit
hope so
toy line,
because I
but-
don't want to get it. I don't want to be forced to get it.
Yeah, I want it. I'm gonna get it. They make it. If they even don't release it, I probably won't cry too much.
Right.
Yeah, I love the mold. But, like, I've been just thinking so much recently, and it's not that I dislike the Prime line, it's that I'm totally in a complete disinterest with it at this point, to where just how rocky things have gotten, and we're spending more money for lesser quality of toys, and that just, lately, has just irked me. And I understand this is a different economy, but it's starting to bug me the more I'm spending, and the more that we're seeing that the money that we've been paying isn't going towards really anything of too much of unbelievable value. And I've started to come to the mindset of how much will this figure mean to me, or how cool will it look on a shelf, or how just much of a standout will this be in 5 years.
I'm quite pleased with my Rumble I got. I didn't.
Rumble
think
looks
I would
great.
Like it.
Like, I'm not against retail Transformers or anything. I'm not gonna go all whole hog third party. I'm not even gonna like stop buying them. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not, obviously, I'm still gonna buy them. I'm just it. This is hard to put in a way where I'm not either coming off too right winged or too just completely like, well, I feel like I should pay $10 for a deluxe and they need to be better quality. Cause I mean, if you're gonna increase the price of the toy, that's completely fine. But it's another to increase the price and dumb down the quality.
Right.
Homie, don't play that. Though apparently I am, though, because I'm still paying for them. So I guess I'm just eating my own foot here. It's just looking at my Prime shelf. Literally looking at the Decepticons, they look like brittle crap. A couple of the main figures being in there, not like, and the figures aren't bad. I like Knockout. I like Voyager, Megatron, Arachnid. Though those three, Megatron, Knockout, and Arachnid, and just even maybe a couple more, just all compiled together, just look like cheap garbage that in the end won't mean anything because of just how they look, because they didn't go the extra step, or just, what have you, to really get your money's worth. I don't know.
So, did you buy anything this past week that got your money's worth?
Well, real quick, actually,
There's nothing real quick about what you talk about.
Oh, I wasn't gonna talk. I was gonna flip to Andrew.
Oh.
You assuming bitch.
Well, I assume from experience.
Who do you think you are?
The host of the show.
Oh, fuck. Andrew, help me.
Why?
Because I asked. Because I thought we were friends. Because I thought we had something special.
Oh. No, we never did. No.
I will fuck you up. Alright, what did you get this week or past whatever?
What was your name again? Oh, no. Nothing. Nothing Transformer-wise.
I was about to say something I shouldn't. You didn't get anything Transformer-wise?
I didn't get anything. There's nothing to get Transformer-wise.
More Viacons. That's what I did.
Well, yeah, but, that'd be redundant to say, but...
Did you buy any more?
I got one last week, and I might get one more.
You want to get Wyatt some?
I could.
I hear he's on drugs and he just wants more.
He's on a Viacon crack spree, yeah. He's one of my favorite Transformers from Primeline. I gotta admit, I like it.
Oh yeah, totally. I'm glad I practiced. Okay, I didn't ruin it. I just fucked it.
You do get your money's worth with that Viacon, so.
Oh yeah. Did you find any first editions that you opened?
I have found 0 first editions.
Really?
Well, I should be more specific. I have found 0 first editions that I want to buy, because I already have the RC and Deluxe Starscream, but I haven't seen any of the Deluxes that like Cliff Jumper or
Viacon.
Or Viacon.
The
Voyagers.
I have Viacons and Cliff Jumpers over here. Yeah, the Voyagers aren't out yet. Toys R Us. We seem to get a case about a week. And if I see another Viacon or a Cliff Jumper, you wanna talk?
Yeah, if I see a first edition, you mean?
Yeah, if I see a first edition Viacon or a Cliff Jumper, I'm sure I'll find Cliff Jumper tomorrow, maybe even.
I'd rather wait for the Voyager Prime and Bulkhead.
Even though he has brown.
I do not mind that at all.
Little bit of red paint, no problem.
Personally, okay, this is so boxy again, but this isn't gonna be long-winded at all. My Voyager Prime had some paint chips on the hinges, so I'm perfectly fine with this version not having the paint there. I'm telling people, like, a lot of people are like, well, you're just dumb. I'm serious. My figure, it distracts the hell out of me because of the paint chips there, because that paint is really not good quality to begin with. Don't feel so bummed that it looks bad, it looks weird, it just, you're fine without it. It'll chip, it'll look like crap in the end.
I never did. Mine's pristine.
Well, that's fine, but mine did.
Yeah, I'll just paint it.
Yeah, if you're handy enough, paint it.
Yeah.
But I find it so just kind of, people just wanted that toy for so long, and then they got it, and it's missing a paint app, and they are crying, like, in complete
well, it's
dismay.
an eyesore. I mean,
It is, but, like, I guess I'm just mold first, paint second type of guy, but, oh well.
Yeah, but it's right there.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, you're just display the thing.
Especially,
anyway.
it's just more of a big disappointment for people that have been waiting for so
Oh, yeah.
long to get a figure.
Yeah,
And then
like
just
me.
to get to discover that they're all fucked up in some way.
Yeah, I apparently as well the breakdown. Oh fuck, I wish. The Bulkhead has some QCs in the shoulders, where the the gigantic bar sockets that they have inside the bicep that rotate.
Yeah.
Those out of the box just fall off because they're stress marked already really badly.
Huh. Nice.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it don't feel too bad. I understand it looks bad, but quality wise, if you're gonna like transform your first edition Prime a couple times, don't feel bad because that paint may chip. So just, I don't know.
Yeah. I like I said, I have paint that matches it,
Oh yeah.
so not a big deal.
I'm probably gonna get
And-
it just so I can like play with it.
Yeah,
Yeah, totally. Like,
you must be played with. Did I mention last week that I got Masterpiece Prime?
No.
Okay, I got Masterpiece Prime.
You're just talking about Sideswipe last week.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he came the day or two after we recorded, so I guess that does count as a recent purchase, huh?
That's the US version.
Yeah, the Toys R Us. That was pure drama too.
how so?
It was an online order.
Oh yeah, I hear. Didn't a lot of the pre-orders get like canceled?
Some seem to have, and I got a cancellation email, so I figured, oh well, I guess I'm not getting it. And then, not too long ago, I get an email saying, oh, your order is being processed, and
Wait, what? What-
yeah, exactly. And then I got, oh, your order has been shipped. And I'm like, really? So, screw with me, why don't you, Toys R Us? You know?
At least you got it. I have one secured. I will have one at some point in my life.
You must have one.
I have one secured for me on layaway in another state if my store ends up not getting any more.
Oh.
So,
Well, I hope you get it, because
but my friend at the store has a hunch that someone has stashed something in the back for themselves, and he's gonna dig them out. Because we have a scalper that works in our store, but
Fucking bullshit.
And his name is Wyatt. No.
I will. No. Do you want to taste your balls? Didn't think so.
I haven't decided yet. Hold on.
No, dude, give me a chance
Dude,
to.
hold on.
Let me run it over my head real quick.
Exactly.
Pros, cons.
Yeah, gotta weigh it out first, you know?
Pros. Count about 18
I think I'll pass.
cons.
Yeah.
Alright. Cons, I can't really find any.
Did you get anything, White?
I did.
What'd you get?
I got a Viacon today.
Another one.
I got a first edition Viacon that I'm gonna make the same mistake. The reason I fucked up the first Viacon, I went to Aldi. Okay, also, real quick, what the fuck kind of store anywhere closes at 7 p.m. on the weekends?
Once.
Who the fuck does? Aldi does. That's who. That's fucking stupid. Anyway, found a paired Viacon the next day. I only had one. So I was like, all right, you're gonna be the one that I'm gonna get, and I'm gonna paint silver and black. And I got it, and I painted it, and the paint on the body looks fine, but it's the top of the roof to where it got totally fucked. So now I need to sand it down, reprime the roof, and somehow flatten it back out with some silver enamel. I can fix it, but right now the car mode looks dumb.
Yeah, because that plastic is very smooth.
That plastic is very smooth, and that paint,
Yeah.
if it is touched, disturbed at all before it sets, you are fucked.
Exactly.
And there's no way to fix it with just a second layer.
Do you hand brush it?
I hand brush a little bit of it, and I use paint markers actually for like the big parts.
I'd recommend getting
smooth.
it's almost basically you go to where the modeling paint is and just get a cheap can of silver modeling spray paint and just tape off the sections that you don't want painted, because that's what I did with my custom leader Fallen, and it works out just fine. All the areas are smooth and everything. Comes out perfect. It's just like kind of having your own air compressor is just a hell of a lot cheaper.
I'll probably take it into the model store and be like, yeah, look, I fucked up. What can I do? And I'm like, alright, well, you can do that and that and this and that. And I'm like, alright, well, what's the solution that does not cost $885?
Buy another one.
We can do this.
And get this can.
No, I'll probably just have to sand it down, prime it, and then do what you said. But I'm looking at my options, but yeah, and then I got the first edition today because I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just not going to fuck up this time. I'll probably get that spray paint can.
Yep.
Cause I've been looking online at I've been looking more at not like other options. I'm looking more at like what can I do to fix the existing one. But I have a problem with Viacons. But at least it will be salvaged.
Put some sprinkles on it. Some glitter.
Put some sprinkles on that shit, whipped cream, and
Yeah,
throw
the
that
glitter's
shit.
a good idea. Yeah.
Throw that shit in a fucking cake, and there you
Put
go.
my little pony sticker on there. Yeah.
Fucking
Get some,
pour some
epoxy,
cat hair in it.
Get some epoxy mold like a 3-inch dong into the front of it.
There we go.
But then I wouldn't be able to transform, Jesse. God.
It won't need to transform. It'll just fuck everything up.
Literally.
This Viacon's trying to fuck the other one up the ass, sir. Just leave him alone.
Just let him. I can't. Yeah, you will. And did I talk about the pieces of Bruticus that I got?
Yeah.
Did I, or was that the show that we didn't record or didn't upload?
You know what? Just go ahead and talk about it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
They're cheap as fuck. They like to get stretch marks and break. Brawl and Blast offer cool molds. Be the fuck careful with them. I don't have the rest of the.
Did you already break them?
No. I'm
yet.
not the only one though. I haven't. I don't know why you're calling me out that I break my toys. I'm not rough with my toys. I never really break them. It's
This is an awful
Dreadwing.
big coincidence that many of your figures that happen just to break. Your Cliff Jumper, your Megatron, your Dreadwing.
Wait, well, Megatron. When did Megatron? How did Megatron break?
You say like it's bad, like it's falling apart.
Oh, that was bad QC. The fucking ball sockets, that heavy mech tech weapon ripped them apart.
Sure,
I didn't break Megatron.
Sure, blame it.
It
on
was QC.
Uh-huh.
Dreadwing has the same problems. I've heard Bolt Matrix had the same breaks that I have on mine. I was just able to fix mine. I was lucky. That there are QC issues. Now, these aren't broken, but I have seen the stretch marks happen in other places. Though, Jesse, you have those Combaticons. You cannot tell me that plastic feels like the best ABS you ever felt in your entire life. You know that they're cheap as all hell.
At some points, yeah.
Yeah, like Brawl is like a paper.
Brawl
paper.
is my least favorite of them.
Brawl is a papercraft transformer whose feet don't work. Do you? You probably don't, because yours is made out of a different. I don't know. I doubt it's a different kind of plastic. It's just different. My Blastoff has a stretch mark on the head to where the head like goes into the body when it transforms. Had like the belly flips up. So like that probably gonna break at some point, but because there's no way to avoid that. I mean, they're really cool. If these were this exact same design but War for Cybertron quality, these would be fantastic. Especially Blast Off, they just fall short because of their quality. I'm literally sitting here just delicately just messing with them, and it's a shame. It's a shame that good designs are going, I don't want to say unrecognized, because that's the totally wrong word. But I
can definitely still see the potential where there be some very concerning issues, but I've never had any problems with mine. I don't know if I'm just super lucky or
maybe this is a long shot, but maybe yours, because you got the SCCC one, maybe part of the exclusive was, hey, this one won't break.
They're each figure's hand picked and hand built by some Chinaman, and
by the best gold in the land.
The
only the best of the best can touch this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Why does it be China? Chinese.
For Vietnamese.
Why does he have to be China? I got I put down some pre-orders, but that's neither here nor there right now. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right.
What did you pre-order?
Well,
are you getting Sideswipe?
No.
Masterpiece Sideswipe?
No.
Oh, you gotta get Masterpiece Sideswipe.
I will someday.
I'm still gonna hold to my guns and wait for the US version.
No.
I don't know. I'm gonna grit my teeth at a US version because of the licensing issues, but if there is one, I'll get it. Yay. If there's not, I don't think Sideswipe will go out of stock for a really long time. I'd say.
Right.
Yeah, probably. I think Red Alert will be around for a long time.
Yeah, and I will not cry if I had to get Red Alert over Sideswipe. I'd probably actually do that.
Red Alert has like those additional like plastic pieces on his head, right?
Yeah, when he's going crazy.
Yeah. So that's a plus.
That's awesome.
News. Yes, news.
Yes, news. It exists.
All right.
Do you want some?
Awesome.
News? Go ahead.
Okay. Well, we got a CAD rendering of Beast Hunter's Optimus Prime toy, Cyberverse Commander guy.
That looks pretty badass to me for a Cyberverse figure.
I thought it was a rescue bot.
You think so?
If you enlarge it, the legs look hilarious.
Let me go to this site now.
Well, it is a Cyberverse, so...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's nothing against like this is a bad thing, but I was like, oh hey, look at that, Beast Hunters, what the fuck? Was my reaction. And this might play on the ending of season 2 of Prime.
Now, someone on TFW was thinking that it might be a flat-nosed cab. I don't know if he'll go through that much of a change.
That'd be too far. I don't know if I don't know. I'm not gonna lay down any judgment on that. But people are thinking the way that season 2 ended, this might be some sort of repercussion or sort of reason he's changed this much.
That would make sense to me. I can't find.
Though
the news
I'm kind of starting here. I'll find it for you. I'm starting to get on the camp of I don't really think Beast Hunters are gonna change too many designs. I don't think they're gonna change too many designs. I
like the legs.
I don't see them. I don't see them making all of those new render designs with like the Viking bulkhead, the spiky bumblebee, the wheeljack. I don't see the CG renders looking like that.
Well, maybe they put all their budget into new renders, and that's why they only have 16 episodes for the season.
No, they put down. We already know the reason why they only have 16.
For the season.
Well, they already said why they only have 16.
Oh.
That's not why.
Maybe that's as a plus. Because I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, I don't really care. I don't see them doing it. But maybe they do. Maybe they don't. I don't know. Doesn't make the toys any better. What they said was though the reason the season only have 13, I think, or 16, whatever, is because as a whole, while they're playing the series on the hub, they don't feel that they need to they feel with 52 2 episodes, I think, right now is what they're sitting at. They don't need them played over and over again. They don't need to add to the pool of episodes. So they're going to save cost by making the season, or seasons, parentheses, shorter. So while kids are going to watch the reruns, they don't need to put forth the money to make newer episodes as often.
As long as there are no filler episodes, I'm fine with that.
There's going to be, half the season's going to be...
Yeah, I know, but...
But what I'm really concerned of is there going to be a mid-season break now?
Hopefully not.
I hope not, too, because I'm really kind of done with that, because after this week, after this Sunday, we have to wait, the people like I who watch The Walking Dead have to wait again until February, I believe.
Now, is there any rumors or confirmed date when Season 3 is supposed to start?
Nope, just this spring.
The spring?
Yeah, springtime.
Fuck, man.
I know.
To be honest, I am totally just, like, indifferent about it, because after the ending,
you're
I'm just like,
you're Mr. Negative Nancy.
I'm not negative, I'm pessimist, because I feel the show...
Andrew
Let me talk
over
for
here
a fucking second. I'm not negative Nancy. I like Transformers as well. I get upset when you have good characters and good story that get overridden by bad writing. I find it extremely annoying.
Oh.
Can you guys say that you extremely enjoy the episode of Regeneration and how Dreadwing's character was handled throughout the whole season?
I loved the episode.
Did you?
I liked it.
I liked the episode too for the second half, but I'm sorry, the first 15 minutes.
You're just mad because they, you know what?
Yeah, you're right. I am, because I was fucking stupid.
You're just sore about that.
Sore, I think, is the wrong word.
I think Dreadwing's more sore than you are.
I think you're spending way too long trying to prove an opinion wrong. But anyway.
Overall, I like the series. This is
my
favorite.
Really? It's your favorite series?
I like this series more than any other Transformers series so far.
It's on par with the Beast era with Beast Wars and Beast Machines.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. But I just like it a little bit more because I'm not a big Beast Transformer guy.
Yeah, I've never been too
I just have
a
huge nostalgic factor with Beast Wars and Beast Hunters because that's what really got me back into Transformers after a huge drought after G2. And I kind of forgot about them for the longest time. So, and Beast Wars.
I'm not even going on like the show sucks, but there are aspects of the show I just don't like. I've never once said I hate the show, or I think it's actually. I don't think I've ever even said like the show as a whole is bad, because it's not. Certain aspects to it though are bad, like everything. And if you think it's your favorite, that's completely fine. That's cool. Show's fun to watch. It's a 2-season piece of eye candy.
Oh, I like it. Sorry. So there.
I just said it's fine. Why are you apologizing all sarcastically?
Sorry, you like the show, Wyatt. Jeez.
Yeah.
How dare you have your own interest in something and a topic that we make a fucking internet show about? How the nerve! How dare you enjoy anything? How do you enjoy anything?
How do you enjoy anything? Because it doesn't sound like you do.
I don't, I guess.
You know, do you enjoy pooping?
Just kids do.
Yeah.
Good one.
I enjoy it way too much. It's sick.
Does anyone really enjoy pooping?
I do.
That's
Depends.
weird.
Because, that's private time for myself. That's 20 minutes to a half hour I have just to me.
That's his own office.
Yeah. you just eat a lot just so you can break away from your family. Have that time alone.
In that same, I was not just to mention the Beast Hunters Optimus Prime, but in that same news article they said weaponizers are going to be returned for Beast Hunters, and the new one they mentioned is Ultra Magnus.
So excited.
So disappointed.
I was hoping for Predaking myself.
Or Megatron.
Yeah.
I'm on the boat as well of, oh man, that could have been Megatron, but I love Ultra Magnus, so...
That just makes me... That just really kind of confirms that he's going to be at the show at some point.
I hope so.
Yeah, because, he had a a Cyberverse figure, and then a Voyager. Now he's going to get a big ass weaponizer. I mean,
I'd
come
love
on.
for him to be in the show.
Do you recommend those? You bought them, right?
What?
The what?
The
I
weaponizers?
didn't buy any yet.
Oh.
If I do buy one, it will be the
I thought you
Optimus. Because it does has some very crappy aspects to it, but I do think it looks like it could be a overall enjoyable figure as long as you can get it no more than retail price. And fuck if you
you can get the weaponizers at Toys R Us right now for like $23.
Really? Can you?
Yes.
Can you really?
Yes, you can. Stop being an ass.
If they had any of my Toys R Us, I would have.
Do they really like sell out of weaponizers?
I can't find any Optimuses anywhere though.
I can't find Bumblebee.
Well,
I find them at Walmart, but I don't see any in Toys R Us.
so Ultra Magnus. What do you think his goofy gimmick will be? Hammer sling.
An even bigger hammer.
Two hammers slinging around through his shoulders.
Oh,
It'll
okay.
come out from his
Okay.
boobs.
I want some feedback on this. So Doctor Wu confirmed apparently they're gonna make a forge. I don't know when they announced this. I just found it recently again.
They announced it a while ago.
They announced they're gonna make a forge of Solus Prime.
Yeah.
Okay. I've been looking for like alternate hammers to use with my Prime Voyager Magnus when I get it.
Why don't you just get the Arms Micron one?
Well, I think that hammer's too small, and
It's all about
I don't
size
have
with
enough.
you.
I don't have enough money right now to spend like
Too
that
small.
on that.
It looks. Even that those their accessories are die-cast metal. There's no way he would be able to hold it with his loose ass ball joints.
No,
Yeah,
the forge, the Star Saber, Prime Star Saber is gonna be plastic. They haven't said what the forge is gonna be.
But chances are die-cast.
Well, I mean, if they're making the Star Saber in plastic. Anyway, if he's able to, either way, I'm getting it. But that'll promptly be my Magnus hammer. I'm excited, because then I get to like get some double-ended, some double meaning. I don't know the word for that, but double usage. There we go. How do you guys feel about the Forge of Solus Prime?
haven't seen the. Is there actual prototype picture of it up?
No, they only had like a piece of artwork. They had like one piece of drawing, and they confirmed it, I guess.
The thing that sucks is that BBTS only has like a couple Doctor Wu products.
Yeah, Ace's Toys, Ace's Toy or something like that is who sells Doctor Wu stuff. They work through them.
Ace Toys.
Ace's Toy, something like that. Like maybe Google it and then. Yeah. I think they work through them. They probably cost less than like TF Source and BBTS, because they sell cheaper items.
Because I definitely
I like
want to
Doctor Wu.
get that.
Doctor Wu is doing something good.
Because I definitely want to get that Star Saber, and I would like.
Yeah,
that.
I want to get that faceless Optimus Prime. Face still.
That's sold out there though.
Oh yeah, it'll cost me like a couple bucks extra to find it on the aftermarket. Yeah. I think Doctor Wu does things in a first run, and then they trickle out, and that's it. Also, I have grown an abundant concern and interest, just interest, not disinterest, in Voyager Thundertron.
Disinterest?
No. It sounded like I said disinterest. I said just an interest. I want Thundertron is what I'm saying.
Stop trying to talk complicated. Just
I'm not
say.
trying to talk complicated. I'm just mumbling, and I'm just like, fuck.
Thundertron.
What was that?
Me like Thundertron. Me by now.
What was our
Thundertron.
joke? What was our joke about movie Optimus?
Getting
What was
kicked in
that? Oh yeah, when he was going through the middle of the air, he's like.
Where he just goes nuts.
It was when I think it was when Shockwave hit him or something.
It was that snake monster.
Oh, when he was transforming in midair, he was like, oh, it's funny.
The Optimus grunt.
Optimus Prime pooping.
Yeah. I won't come out. Oh, pop the gasket.
Ratchet.
I need you to help me with this.
It hurts, Ratchet.
You'll need some gloves. I didn't need that. Bumblebee, I have a mission for you.
Since you're a small, spry fella, and I'm a big guy, it's just just get in there, Bumblebee.
Oh my god. Beep, 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 beep.
Bumblebee, lubricate yourself. Lubricate yourself. Get up in there. Oh, Bumblebee.
You know they had a thing going on,
I have died.
Look what you did.
Ah,
Anyway, what the hell were you talking about?
I feel better now.
I've been saying how long you guys can keep this joke going between yourselves.
Oh god, we're killing him.
Now he's fucking dead.
We broke Andrew.
You killed me.
Ripped his voice box out, now he has to talk like Bumblebee.
Beep, boop, boop, beep. Yeah, he's the Transformers R2-D2. Yeah.
What was next? I didn't even hear about this Nike Air Megatron sneakers. What's up with them?
Okay. They're fucking stupid. I wanted to point out... Yeah, I'll send you a picture I'm looking for now. They look horrible. They look like straight up...
Are they actual sneakers that you wear?
Yes,
Oh,
they
okay.
are Nike, like...
Because I wasn't sure if it was like the old sports label Transformers.
No, you put this shit on your feet and they look retarded. Pretty much what they are, they're made after the Decepticon style, I guess. Though they didn't actually get any licensing from Hasbro. So on the back of them it says 87 or something like that, and it's like, well, Transformers came out in 84, or at least Transformers did. It says Megatron, but Megatron in 2 words, like the football player has his nickname. It has the grid pattern like in G1, and the insignia on it isn't even the Decepticon or Autobot insignia. It's some generic knockoff insignia. And these shoes look like knockoffs. They look horrible. They look like god-awful $160 Black Friday trash.
Nice.
And apparently check it out. It looks horrible.
Let me see.
I don't know what these are about, why they did it. Maybe I just enjoy the simple things like my Converse, but just these as a whole. I've seen some actually really cool looking sneakers. These are not one of them.
Wow, that logo, this quote unquote Decepticon logo is horrible.
Don't they look like knockoffs?
Yeah.
They look like straight up
It would go great
knockoffs.
with that hoodie of Grimlock that we had a long time ago.
Okay, that hoodie is actually really cool. I was wanting to get that.
Yeah, I would like that. That looked awesome.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
that was pretty. I'm pretty sure you can still buy it.
Yeah.
Those shoes are pieces of shit.
Yeah, fuck those shoes. Those shoes do not go with anything except vomit and poop in a bathtub.
Now, isn't this new iGear Mini Warrior? Is that one that you're interested in getting?
Yes. Because I'm really excited for that Gears.
Were you just
I
fapping?
haven't. No, it's clapping.
Oh.
Both, I guess. Multitasking. I've been not in a kick to like buy any, obviously, but I've been in a really interested spree lately with how third party works and how it's made and all that stuff. so it makes me more interested in the products. And the iGear Mini Warriors is a fun thing to kick around with. They did, didn't they do Sea Spray and...
Yeah.
No, it was another company that did Sea Spray and, Power Glide.
So no.
They did they did Sea Spray and, Huffer. And then they did, recently they did Brawn and Cosmos.
iGear did
now,
that, iGear did the mini Masterpiece Optimus Prime.
Yeah,
The
and then they did the Ironhide and Ratchet that was in production for like 3 years. Anyway, these are Cogs is Gears, and he looks really silly, and I love it. Bushwhacker is
Bushwhacker.
I'm pretty sure Fallback. It's a Brawn repaint or a Hench repaint, and then you have Dune Wrecker or Dune Raker, I think. I can't read that properly.
Names are stupid.
Their names are stupid. But what do you expect? They can't get the actual names.
Bushwhacker was Andrew's nickname in high school.
Darn right. How'd you know?
Bushwhacker's a wrestler. And he's supposed to be Beachcomber. Now, conceptually, these are great, and I think Cogs looks hilariously awesome to how fat he is. Cause
I hope they make a Swerve version.
Gears was a fat boy. Someone said something somewhere about Gears. I don't know if it was iGear, but someone's doing something with Swerve. And then Beachcomber looks totally cool from the waist up. I hope when because these are just gray resin prototypes. Hopefully he'll be look better because I like Beachcomber. I want these, which means I also have to get the other Mini Warriors. I wish though, Mini Warriors between the first and second releases upgraded their size to a higher price point, a bigger size, and I've heard as well, and at least seen from pictures, that was probably not the best idea, because the second wave apparently feels like they were molded and casted as the original size class, but they were just grown in a really unnatural way to be the bigger size class, which sucks. And hopefully these have been treated differently. But I want these. I want Cogs at least.
I have no
Does
interest
anyone
in
want
any of them.
these?
I'm not a big third-party guy, but
Cheapening
see.
the hobby. I stand by myself in my Cogs.
I didn't say no. I'm not really big on them, but I reserve the right to change my mind.
It looks like Cogs either has like where you can like plug something on his face, or it's animated Blitzwing, because the other sides of his face and head are hidden. So if you just turn his head, he has different faces. Would be awesome. But I like him. What's next?
Why did you mention animated Blitzwing?
I love animated and Blitzwing.
Okay, the toy is awful. Okay.
I spent a month looking for that toy. I have some nostalgia for that beast. I like it, at least. I like his tank mode. Dark Energon exclusive singles. Who's buying them?
I'm not.
Me neither.
Me either!
Yeah. What? What'd you say?
But for any listener who wants to buy either a face maskless Brit Voyager Prime, or a Slicer reference, or a Toxitron Knockout, or any of the other ones, feel free. They're up for singles at BBTS at weird, uneven prices. Have fun. Next!
New items are on my website. Yeah. Basically, burger.
Me want Thundertron.
Bombs Mike one. Now.
Gift, please.
Yes, please. New arms Micron.
Hey, at least I don't have to buy fucking that Castle. What the fuck is it? Castle Grayskull?
Yeah.
Andrew, you are part of the problem. I'm just gonna say that and leave it at that.
You're part of the problem, Negative Nancy.
I'm proud of
Hey, Jesse.
Hey, Wyatt.
Are you excited? No, I'm on your side. Aren't you excited to own a transforming 1980s toy base that does stuff?
If I was more into Heroes of the whatever, Masters of the Universe, I would still
Master of the Year, yeah!
Master of the Year.
Alright,
Masters of the Universe, I would be stoked for it, but I'm not.
Good. Good.
Fine. More for me.
No, okay, no, I actually have a legitimate question. What is more expensive? Isn't Fort Max more expensive than that?
By $100, yeah.
Okay,
Almost
yeah,
100
I know
bucks.
BBTS has the Grayskull. I'm looking at it now. It has like 300 something crazy price. What's the Natty Collector price?
$250 plus shipping will be about $270.
Just
So
crazy.
it's about $70 less than Fort Max. But
How?
Fort
I'm sorry.
Max can
And-
sit inside the castle.
technically-
I was about to say, what are the dimensions on that as well?
it's gonna be at least 2 feet tall.
Okay.
At least, because it's gonna be 3 levels, and the figures are 6.5 inches tall. So, it's gonna be about 2 feet at least. If you go to their site, there's a schematic drawing of it.
Yeah, that's what I've been looking for because I know that there's a scale drawing apparently, how they're
Yeah.
making it. I saw that like 2 weeks ago.
Did they reach their pre-order goal?
Yep,
They did. Yeah, they
reached
did.
it,
It's
and
gonna be made.
They magically reached it like the day it was ending.
Up.
The deadline?
Yeah.
Which wasn't
They
it
probably
like? Did
forced
they
some of
extend
their
it?
employees to pre-order them.
Yeah, because didn't it end and then they extended it by a couple hours and then they hit it. Is what I thought happened because I heard it the next day it got reached.
Well, it was ending on November 12th, and they were. It did stop because they suspended pre-orders for a while. And what they did was they were verifying some orders because some people bought bulk.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
because apparently what a lot of people have been suspecting is a lot of people have been buying and subscribing for multiple figures. It's not actually multiple people a lot of the time.
Right.
So they were-
Exactly.
yeah.
So they spent about a day verifying things, and then they announced
No,
that yep.
You're into Masters of the Universe Classics, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, in my opinion, that line, from what I've seen looking in, has pretty much done what it was meant to do. Would you be okay if this Castle Grayskull was the cap on that whole line?
Yeah.
Would you be cool with
For-
that?
For me, it is the cap of the whole line.
Okay.
My subscription ends next month, and I'm pretty much done.
Because I think that should be how it should be.
I mean, they're hardcore fans that want Snake Mountain, and they want other play sets. They want everything,
I don't think those.
but it's not worth it. And it's at this point.
I just don't see them happening either. With this just barely making it as well, from the meter I saw, the little
I mean,
thermometer.
We're lucky to get this, and that's good enough. It is the centerpiece of the whole story anyway. Everybody wants that castle.
Mm-hmm.
He-Man's kicking him out, so.
How did we go from me just saying the next news title and not even talking about it and going straight into Masters?
I made a joke, and I wanted to know a few things about it from a guy who actually bought it. Or is
Yeah, he
buying
pulled
it.
my chain.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
But then I got interested actually, and I was like,
But it is a cool set. I mean, think about it. This castle's going to be made in less quantities than Fort Max.
Oh yeah, that also made me curious. I wonder because aren't the castles being made to order?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and Fort Max is totes not doing that.
No.
So it's interesting. I still like my Fort Max, but yeah.
This
have
will be
fun.
awesome. I mean, I'm excited about that too.
At least at least people are excited for it. I suppose. Where are you gonna put it?
I'm sorry.
Where are you gonna put the playset?
The castle?
Yes.
Or the Fort Max?
Castle.
The castle probably, I don't know. It folds up.
My kitchen table.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna put it on top of the sink. Yeah.
My stove.
It folds up. Yeah, there we go.
I'll just never cook again. My bathtub. I don't need to bathe.
Yeah,
My kids will shit in it anyway.
You actually went there. Okay.
I've been going there for like 45 minutes.
Awesome. Yeah. Where was I? Okay. Well, it folds up in half, so it takes up less space that way, and I'll probably just have it on a shelf somewhere.
Fort Max fucking unfolds into a city, so that doesn't help.
Fort Max will
He
just
stands
stand
up.
Yeah, he'll stand up. Be in a corner somewhere behind the castle. Yeah.
I'll have to get a shelf for Fort Max needs. Oh man. Excuse me, sorry. I'm dying.
Anyway,
What was the next news? Arms
talking about
Micron.
Arms Microns. New official images just got released of the Arms Micron Ultra Magnus, Leo Prime, and Shockwave.
Fuck.
Now, and the Ultra Magnus is interesting because he comes with his Micron. Obviously, turns to his Magnus hammer, and it looks more detailed version of the one they came with the Cyberverse one.
Yeah.
And it looks really neat. And I like that the stickers give a lot of more detail, more colors to the robot mode that aren't on the Hasbro one. Like there's the
Yeah,
red and yellow,
the blue
stripes.
the blue is also much lighter, which is nice.
I'm thinking I'm gonna get this.
I want to get it. Yeah, it looks really nice though.
Yeah,
You have a few of those already, right?
Arms Microns. Yeah.
Yeah. How are the stickers holding up?
They're holding up just fine, except for one on Unicron's toes. His are kind of peeling at the tips, but that just because I think that was just a horrible design to have stickers like going outside of his toes that are real thin.
Right.
I didn't apply a lot of Unicrons.
Leo Prime looks a lot better in these pictures than I thought it would. Very colorful, very vibrant.
Yeah, I like that one.
His Micron has gotten a lot of people because it's a Beast Wars Neo reference to Moon. It is Moon from Beast Wars Neo, I think.
Oh.
I didn't double check. I saw it on Twitter like at 1 o'clock in the morning the other night, as a couple of fellows I follow were freaking out about it.
You two seriously just talk amongst yourself just for 1 minute. I'll be right back. All right.
Okay.
Just 1
Okay.
minute, really. Just keep talking.
Okay.
Shit in the bathtub again. Alright, you don't have any Arms Micron, do you?
No, I don't. I don't know. I'm very picky with what I buy.
I don't
And
think
even
you
if
are.
I like
I've
it-
noticed that you aren't really.
I am. Compared to some people, I'm very picky, but they just don't fit in my collection.
I enjoy Arms Micron. I wish I could afford more. I love Magnus. Looks freaking cool. Magnus looks fun as hell because I just love his color contrast. That light blue actually does him well.
No, it looks good.
There are
I
a
like
couple
it.
Arms Micron figures that don't look as good as the American ones, like Dreadwing. I think the Arms Micron one is a little too dull as compared to the American one.
Right.
I'm so picky with that toy, God. I'm so distracted by the cracks that he has now. It's not like that big of an obstructive break either. It's just sad. But yeah, some of the Arms Microns do better than others. Shockwave. What do you think of Shockwave, Andrew?
That one I like as well.
Are you gonna get it?
I'm not sure if I'm gonna get it, but I like it. I like the way it looks.
It does look, the purple on him is nice.
Yeah, and we don't get a lot of Shockwave. That's
Yeah,
really good anyway.
and the Fall of Cybertron one that we got, I have to say, was kind of boring.
I felt cheated with that one. It just doesn't feel like there's enough there.
I guess I'm the
it's-
only one that really likes that figure because that's my favorite out of the first wave.
I guess I don't dislike the figure. It's so two-dimensional, and it's
Yeah, I mean I like it, but it just feels lacking.
Optimus and Jazz are just so much more rounded and just do so much more than he does.
His Micron confuses me though.
Yeah, it does. I have no idea how it transforms.
Like I don't know where it begins or where it ends. Am I looking at the?
It
front
reminds
or
me of
back?
Viacons. Wasn't the Viacon Arms Micron like an iguana that didn't have a face?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Jet one had a face though.
Skywarp's Micron. Yeah.
But I do
Yeah.
like how the weapon mode in the Shockwave's Micron kind of like tucks inside the jet mode.
Yeah.
But it
I wonder if that pegs in, or if that was the photographer just like really like, they really didn't size it, and the photographer's like, get the fuck in there, and he's just, yeah.
I'll make you fit.
Yeah.
Bumblebee.
They have to. Oh god.
lubricate the Micron. Don't bitch about it, Bumblebee. Asshole.
Bulkhead feels left out. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
There
That was educational. Okay.
There aren't any really other Transformer 4 news that we didn't discuss last week. Other than what do you think of Marky Mark being confirmed the star of TF4?
I like it.
Me too. I dig him a lot.
As long as they play the character that he plays the best, which is the apprehensive, like, just like the guy who just doesn't know how to control his excitement and angst. How he's been played in every other movie he's been in, I will love it.
Kind of like
Because that's the
I'm just
type
glad
of guy that we
Kid is
need.
gone.
We need the type of guy who's just like, what the fuck is going on?
Kind of like his character in Ted.
Yeah, who's just like completely in dismay with himself, and he's just like everything weirds him out. And he's
I
just
loved
like,
him in
fuck it.
Ted. That's one of my favorite movies lately. He was hilarious in that movie. But yeah, I like him a lot. He's a good actor. He's really funny. And sometimes unintentionally, like in The Happening.
I like how we just talked about that movie, just mentioned it and laughed. Oh, that movie was.
It had potential, but
It was
God.
silly. It wasn't bad. It was silly.
Fucking.
It's the plants. Okay. We just kind of looks around, just like, fuck.
So, I want to hear your thoughts at the end of season 2 of Transformers Prime, since Andrew and I talked about it last week.
If either of you call me out for being a pessimist or being all negative, I swear to God, I'll leave you. Because it's not.
Really? Is that all that it'll take? Don't tempt.
What was that?
Is that really all that would take? Don't tempt me.
You?
Yeah.
I won't tell you.
Bumblebee.
Is that Josh Peck in the Red Dawn remake?
Who's Josh
What the
Peck?
fuck? Josh Peck is the really fat kid from Nickelodeon.
I don't
Never
know.
heard of
But
him.
Thor's in it. Thor's the lead.
Yeah, and Isabel Lucas from Transformers 2 is in it as well.
Yeah. That movie was shelved for a couple of years because they thought it was unreleasable.
What?
Red Dawn.
Really? It's been made for a while?
Yeah. I believe he actually made it before he made Thor.
Yeah, Cabin in the Woods. No, I think your Cabin in the Woods was he did a couple years ago actually. He did it before Thor.
No, Red Dawn was shelved. I'm not sure exactly how long it came out.
Okay. Well, Cabin in the Woods was as well. Cabin in the Woods was made well before he was cast.
I hated that movie.
I didn't see it. Anyway,
Neither did I.
my thoughts on the ending of season 2 of Prime. Okay.
Go ahead.
I didn't. Okay. I'm trying to gather my words.
Prepare
so
yourselves, everyone.
I just shut the fuck up. Just because I'm not willing to suck off the writers and the makers of the show doesn't mean I hate it and I'm just gonna complain. There were things about the episode I liked. I'm trying to gather my words so I just don't sound like a complete, just like reiteration
Why change now?
of everything.
Just kidding.
Shut up. God, you guys are so fucking rude. I'm not kidding. That's my opinion. You don't want it. I think leading into the episode, I think it was great. I think how Megatron at the end of Regeneration was literally like, all right, well, give over the keys. And it wasn't like a fit of anger or angst. It was, hand over the keys because we have the kids. What happens if we don't? We open the kids and the kids die, and you guys win, but the kids die. And it was simple, and it was really tense. and Optimus pretty much just throws down the Star Saber, and they throw in the relics, and them going up and getting the kids, I thought was good. I think Bulkhead's was kind of dry, as like, I'll kill you. I think Bumblebee's, I think it was Vangelis who brought up a really good point. The best one was Bumblebee and Soundwave, because how everyone had banter, and just some sort of tense moment. Bumblebee, the one who can't talk, and Soundwave, the one who can talk, or who can't, or who won't talk, I'm sorry, are just staring. And Bumblebee's like, whoa. And Soundwave was just staring, just freaking Raph out. I think it was funny. That was played out really well. Now, one thing of the episode I really, really enjoyed, and it was unnerving at a point because of just how the voice acting was done so well. Ratchet.
Oh yeah.
When they come back to Earth and everyone's upset and they're just like,
Optimus, we needed that.
I loved that line. I was like, oh, Ratchet. I literally said, oh, Ratchet. Because he's like, Optimus, we needed that.
Exactly. That was.
I was like, poor Ratchet. Like, and Ratchet, like, I don't think Ratchet hates the humans, but he totally, like, he's a patriot for Cybertron. And to know now that his planet, for the most part, will never live again, definitely.
He was devastated from it. Yeah.
He was, because, I mean, I'm sure in everyone's minds they thought maybe Cybertron one day can be revived. You know, Primus, all that stuff. The Matrix, who knows? When Optimus did what he did in the beginning of the episode, I was confused. As soon as he ran up and grabbed the Star Saber, because I had already thought in the episode, because of the preview for Beast Hunters, we saw Megatron, but he had a normal arm, not the Prime arm. I was like, well, okay, I bet Optimus is gonna like cut off his Prime arm and he's not gonna like be able to reattach it somehow. That's when he grabbed the sword. I was like, all right, that's gonna happen, and it did. Optimus slices off Megatron's arm, and I think the best part about that was Megatron's sword flipped in the air and landed in the ground with his arm still holding onto the Dark Star Saber, and it never fell off. And I was like, oh man. Now, I was confused how Optimus literally just went up to the Omega lock and just hit it, and it blew up Cybertron. It wasn't bad. I was thrown off by it. I was just like, oh, well.
Blow up Cybertron.
Well, it caused a huge fucking explosion. It was weird, and
the thing blew up. Yeah, the whole complex blew up.
Yeah, and I mean, it was fine. I think also it'll come up in the season as well, because that was the tension throughout the last half of the episodes. If that was the right decision, did Optimus make the right decision? What repercussions will it have? And we won't know, and each character won't really know about themselves for a while until at least they become reunited because of how the episode ends. It just felt like how it was written and executed feels like partway through season 2, about 3/4 through, they're like, all right, we're ready to wrap shit up, get on season 3. It was rushed because they're like, all right, we need to get rid of Jedwing. All right, how are we gonna do it? All right, there, he's gone. And I don't know if I mentioned this on the show. Dreadwing's death. Had it been Dreadwing, I'd be totally okay with Dreadwing's death. I would be. Now, the thing that gets me is, it's purely not even the fact of Dreadwing never got to get revenge for his brother. I never really expected him to be honest, but to have closure. How Megatron just picked up his own gun and shot him. It left me really, really just confused. Hadn't Dreadwing turned around to look at Megatron and Starscream snarled and shot him in the chest with a rocket, given the chance, would have been perfect. I would not have complained at all. I'd been like, that sucks, my favorite Decepticon is dead, but how they did it was fine. I think Megatron picking up his own gun and taking out his most loyal and strongest warrior was completely unfounded, ill-written, out of the characters, both of them, and completely just a bad piece of writing. And it really left a bad taste in my mouth, I'll be honest. I've been trying to place that feeling, elsewhere for the sake of the second episode, but it's hard. Because Starscream basically falls out of character. Starscream up until this point has been completely devoid of Megatron, trying to be, you know, lone, and then episodes before he's like, alright, well, I need Megatron's spot back, and then in Regeneration he's at least snarky and all, you know, scheming and stuff. But in this one, when Optimus comes through and fucks up Megatron and slices his arm off, Starscream isn't like upset that they lost. He's upset that he hurt Megatron. He's like, our master's hurt, and he's gonna pay for what he did to Cybertron. The character had a revelation that they didn't show, and it's really confusing. And then Megatron pretty much gives Starscream his own armada of the quote-unquote Viacom General that we saw toy pre-orders for, which I now have 2 on pre-order. Which is fine, but then there's the point of Fowler taking out Viacons in a military helicopter with June Darby in the fucking pilot? Or in the co-pilot? Are you kidding me? And then everyone is, and that's not even, I just find it kind of funny how the Autobots are like, alright, Fowler's got this, let's run away. And everyone says Wheeljack's dead. I'm gonna say it right now, guys, Wheeljack's not dead.
He's not dead.
Just
because he crashed doesn't mean he's dead.
There wasn't even an explosion. There was smoke coming from the wing, and he flew behind a mountain.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Exactly.
There was no poof. There was no like sound. Like
if he would have died, they would have acknowledged it somehow.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Wheeljack. We'll see him again.
Definitely.
Even if he is dead, that's dumb. They should have confirmed it. At least added the extra. You know, however much money it would cost to add an explosion behind the mountain.
It'd be funny if funny if like he popped up later up in next season, be like, "Hey, we thought you died." Be like, "No, only an idiot would think that."
Yeah, I was like, I did. What if he just looks at the camera? He's like, what if he just looks at the camera? He's like, there wasn't even an explosion. And he's deliberately talking to the audience for like a minute and a half, explaining about how
the other Autobots like, dude, what the hell is going on?
Who the fuck are you talking to?
I'm talking to the idiots watching.
Watching what?
Talk to those 10-year-olds.
Wheeljack's in the juice.
I'm looking at you. Primecast thinking we can't be written. Fuck you, Wyatt. Anyway, I feel you can be. I feel it's a shame that you weren't written better. Anyway, Wheeljack's not dead. We'll see him again, guys. Calm down. Calm the F down. Wheeljack is fine.
Exactly. He's back. He'll be back.
Now, the big part is the emotion of the kids having to leave with the Autobots and through the space bridge to separate continents and parts of the world. That was tense, and I loved it. I thought how they did that was great, and even the emotion of Miko just like staring at Jack, and they're all wondering if they're gonna see each other again. They have to go into hiding with the. Don't you think now though too? Wouldn't Fowler and June have to go into hiding as well?
Pretty much.
I mean, the Decepticons know where they live, the families now, and they're gonna fuck up Jasper, Nevada. I think the logical, or at least the most depth they can add in Season 3 is if they were to do new CG renders, they should... This is a hard concept to pitch, seeing as how some of the concepts even easier to implement were not even implemented that well in Prime. A time jump, or a time skip, a year or two, where the kids have to live with their Autobot counterpart alone in some country, trying to just stay off the radar, trying to sustain some sort of life, been trying to get contact with the other Autobots. Maybe they found contact with a couple of them. They're still trying to like find Bulkhead and Miko, or Ratchet's off the grid completely. We find him and he has a fucking beard. Like, that'd be fine. I think a time jump would be a fun concept. Now, the end, after everyone leaves and Optimus is like, you know, and I love the line of there was no goodbye. Ratchet doesn't even look back. He says, I can't believe this is how it's ending. And he leaves, and Optimus says to himself, neither can I. Optimus is choosing to sacrifice himself. Now, I feel the sacrifice thing was kind of forced, because Optimus could have totally left, and to where the Decepticons wouldn't have found them, obviously, because...
Well, he didn't know he was going to get blown this shit up.
Oh yeah, he didn't know what they were gonna do, but I feel maybe he could have.
The space bridge.
Yeah.
Right.
But.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fine. But I think Optimus still could have gotten out, or so. I feel the sacrifice was pushed, to an extent. I'm not gonna make a judgment. I like I said, or like I'm trying to say, I'm not gonna push a judgment on it because I haven't seen how they're gonna play that. If it even was a sacrifice, if he is dead, because I don't think he. Even if he is dead now, Optimus, because it is insinuated by the mangled arms sitting out of the rubble, the Optimus Prime has died from the explosion. Though the writers did say a long time ago, when someone dies in the show, they're dead. They're not coming back. Though, there are lots of things that the writers have said about the show that have not lived up. Do you guys remember the original concept plot pitch for the show?
It was something like that Optimus was going to be a brand new leader.
No, it was what it means to be a Prime.
Oh.
That never got followed up on. So it's hard to say what is really hearsay and what's legit, even coming from the own writer's mouth, depending on when it was said. So we'll see. I guess how that plays out. Everyone's like racking their brain like, oh come on, bring on Beast Hunters, and I'm in the camp of I'm excited for the wait, because I feel with only 13 to 16 episodes, it's gonna have a payoff. I'm excited for. I don't know if I should hold back my excitement because of how hesitant I have been, or am. And so right now I'm just kind of like where I'm putting my mind in the show. I enjoy the show still. It has faults. I'm sorry, it does. You can enjoy the show all you want, and that's fine. I hope you do. I enjoy the show. My problem with the show, it has so much potential. Even for a kid's show, it has so much potential that the potential is not even found. It's completely disregarded, is what bothers me. They choose to.
That's kind of harsh.
For your opinion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is totally my opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, I respect it, but I don't.
I never once said, Jesse, that this is godsend.
That sounds more like Energon or Armada and Cybertron. And
that's the thing. The thing is, I'm not even passing judgment on the show as a whole because we haven't seen the third season, or even maybe seasons to come after that. I feel. Well, the thing is, okay, it's not as an extreme. The show has good writers, fantastic concepts. Like, oh my god, some of the stuff in the show is incredibly, like, you wouldn't think about that in a Transformers show. It's great how it comes about. Now, I'll say, with a show like this, it's hard to execute. It is. Sometimes I just wish there was actually like 10 minutes to a board meeting while they're pitching the plot or doing the screenplay. I'm not mad at the show. I can genuinely say I'm just a little bit disappointed. And I'm sorry for that, but that's how I feel with certain aspects of it.
Well, that's cool. That's fine.
And I'm sorry, I guess, if I don't enjoy it as much as others. Oh, okay. But
you should be.
How dare you?
How dare you have a different opinion?
Yeah.
I know.
What's the matter with you?
The fuck am I doing on the internet?
You must conform.
And I know that the season finale and the and even Regeneration, they were both toss-ups between fans. Some people really enjoyed them, some people really did not like them, and some people are like me to where they are tad indifferent and just I want to see how it's followed up on is what I'm excited for. I want to see how they handle the end of it, how everyone gets back together, how the conflict is really resolved. That's what the point is at. What I do like about the show, it's done a good job. Each season, each episode escalates to a higher thing. We're now at the point where there is no Autobot base. Autobots are scattered. They are literally on the run for their lives. And the Decepticons are winning. They are in the long run, and it's like a victory lap. They have to take out the last of them. They're good. And that's tense. Like, it finally feels like an Autobot can be picked off. Because they did say in Season 3 we'll have no status quo, which is really exciting. Because that's what Season 2 was, a status quo. We need to find a relic, have someone almost die, and then have a Decepticon die here and there. That's what the status quo was. Opinion or not, that happened all the time. So it's exciting that they're starting to acknowledge a couple of ticks here and there, and they're gonna, I don't want to say fix them. That's totally the wrong euphemism. They're going to improve on their stagnant characterization, I'll say, because they're finally following up on with leaving Optimus Prime presumably dead. The half the Autobot team, at least, is in complete dismay with what just happened to their home planet at Optimus's hand. Maybe they're indifferent with Optimus's death. Maybe one of them thinks that they're better off without
They
him.
might not know that he's dead.
Yeah,
Autobots.
that's what I was about to bring up too. They might not even know. They might keep trying to get in contact with him, and maybe Optimus isn't even dead. Like, hey, also, this is a fun thought. Arachnid was in a stasis pod in the base.
That's funny.
I hope she's dead.
I think if that is how they killed her, I think that's fine. I think that makes sense. I think that's fine. If we don't see her again, or like there's this little line in Decepticons that like find like her head, it's like, oh well, shit.
So that's where she was.
That I'd be fine with that. That works. Like there's nothing.
Yeah.
If they bring her in though, bring her like back and then give her a stupid death, I would be like, you had the perfect chance to if you don't need the character anymore, leave it at that. And also, did all the relics get destroyed on Cybertron? They're gone now. So, which pretty much nullifies the entirety plot of Season 2.
Oh, it doesn't.
All these relics they searched for are gone. Because that was the status quo. That was the plot of Season 2. The relic hunt.
Yeah.
And they got them, and now they're all gone.
Not necessarily. Just because the Omega Lock was destroyed doesn't mean that all the relics are gone.
Oh, no, yeah. I'm not saying they are. I'm saying if they are. Like, that nullifies it to a degree. I really loved how they used them. How they had, like, the final stance. RC in the in the Apex armor was amazing. I loved that so much.
It was funny watching Bulkhead use that little ass weapon, though.
Yeah. Yeah, the like, stasis rod stick. Yeah, so it feels like they gave each character, like, or a couple characters a contrast. They gave RC the big metal, like, brick shithouse suit, and they gave Bulkhead the tiny, like, toothpick to fight with. I found it really demented how Smokescreen ran into the room, threw down the spark extractor, and ran, and killed, like, 76 Viacons.
And that didn't bother you one bit. All those Viacons died, and you didn't give a shit.
Oh, he didn't give a
but
shit.
But Dreadwing, oh, my Dreadwing is dead.
I'm not even gonna acknowledge that with a response.
I'm just messing with you.
You're not worth it.
I found it. Not only did
I
I not really, it didn't bother me them dying, but I found it hilarious when that one Viacon died in the 5 Megatron throwing him off the
yeah, that was
into a car.
I laughed my fucking ass off. I still.
Me too.
I just think about it. I was laughing. He just like go get it. Throws jet. Throws the car. Jet transform just fine. Goes.
Exactly.
What I love too is it wasn't even like nothing happened. They actually had a shot of him hitting the ground and exploding.
Yeah.
Is what
just
made
like,
that
just
scene.
it was just a couple of
and that was also because apparently the Viacons are sentient beings that think and feel, and to think that these guys that just look all alike, like, are just dying left and right.
Exactly.
I like that
like
you see
raw.
you see his death like a few minutes afterwards. You realize that he's even fallen. Like then you just see him like the jet vehicle crash into the ground, and then you see just like a second later that the car just goes land. It's like, oh yeah, I forgot he was falling. It's just
I was like, why the hell are they still showing the ground? Oh my god! And about the time, I put it together right before it happened, and oh man,
that's one of the funniest moments in the whole show for me.
Yeah, that was great.
That was awesome.
There's another. What was the other part that made me? I forget. There's another part of the episode that made me laugh real good. I forget what it was. Oh well.
I can think of one where Ratchet said, it was recent. Ratchet said something like, Like he was talking about like we were seeing a postcard or something. Everyone just kind of looked at him, like, "Are you, dude? You're fucking sick." Because I mean, he just doesn't like Earth, and everyone's just like, "Dude, stop. We get it." And he's like grumbling to himself, "Fucking humans."
I think I have time to do 1 or 2 listener questions. Then I think we have to wrap it up.
Okay, but okay, I'm gonna put a cap on what I think of the season 2 as a whole.
This is why I wanted to get this started early.
Yeah. Because your wife's gonna be home soon.
Yep.
Okay. I'll go log into the account. I didn't hate the season. I really didn't. Like, as much as you want to put words in my mouth and say that I hated it, there were things I liked about it, but I have to say there were things I didn't like. That's just how things are. It was fun to watch. Like, the eye candy of the last couple of episodes was great. I feel it's like a contrast. I don't have a problem with things dying. How they killed Breakdown was great because just boom, out of nowhere, believable, dead, and it was shocking. And what they did with him as a consequence, I feel, as an example, Dreadwings. I'm trying not to be biased with him being my favorite character.
You're very
I've been putting
biased.
series together.
You've talked about that every episode since it's happened.
All one.
This one you talked about it. Well, not last one since you were in it, but you talked about it the last.
The one that we didn't make.
And you talked about it then. Too,
Yeah,
and you talked
one.
about Twitter.
I didn't talk about Twitter. I said it pissed me off. Actually, no, I don't think I was mentioned on Twitter because I don't post spoilers on Twitter. Sportimus.
What? What'd I do?
Don't take your frustration out of poor spoilers.
Yeah.
You're taking both of you the entire fucking show of taking your frustration out on me. I don't want to
I'm
hear
not
it.
frustrated.
It's fun.
Why are you so frustrated?
Yeah.
Because Dreadwing's dead. I think his death just if it had been anyone, even Starscream, I'm like, well, that's just weird that Megatron did it because Megatron's been preaching for so long about how he needs his troops or what have you, and I'm just gonna kill him. You could have like body checked him into the wall and been like, no, this is how it is. You fucking stop. And you set Starscream shit straight, and then you have all your troops, and none of them are dead for stupid reasons. Holy shit. Yeah, we have lots of questions. Oh yeah, that's right. I have the password of the account. You guys didn't even answer any last week.
Nope.
That's right.
Dag. All right.
Get to it.
All right.
Chop chop.
Shut up. You're what the fuck? Okay. Okay. From Bradley Harper. Sup, Primecast? Back again with some more questions. Number 1. What was your favorite toy line based off of a movie? I guess he means any toy line, not just Transformers, because that'd be pretty not abundant. So, a movie that had a good toy line. Go.
Let me think. Iron Man 2 had a great toy line. I would say if non-Transformers, I would go with Iron Man 2.
Sportimus?
I had to say Star Wars.
I would have to say as well Star Wars Episode 3.
Yeah.
Had some awesome toys.
Next.
Okay. If I can okay. Number 2. What additional characters would you like to see in Beast Hunters? I call Ultra Magnus.
I just want to see
I call Ultra
Thundertron.
Magnus. Oh, okay. Then we're good.
Yeah, Thundertron.
Well, you have to pick a different one, Sportimus. You already picked it.
I do? Oh. I don't know.
He doesn't.
Ultra Magnus? I don't know.
I already said Ultra Magnus.
Oh, I don't know this.
Just say Sunstreaker and be over with it.
Sunstreaker. I want to see Sunstreaker.
There you go.
Happy?
Alright.
Actually, I
3.
do want to see Sunstreaker. But
Yeah, I know you
that'll
like
never
Sunstreaker.
happen. But
It may, just first episode. Hey guys, I'm Sunstreaker. Oh no, I'm dead. And then
Bye, everybody. Bye.
Hi, everybody. What's wrong with him?
Number 3. What masterpiece in the future would you like to see as a Toys R Us
Galvatron.
exclusive? Soundwave. Well, I'd like to see. I mean, I don't know if this means. Yeah, if this is like future that haven't been seen yet, I'll say Ultra Magnus with armor. Ones that are out, Soundwave, but that will happen. So I guess that's a bullshit answer. Sportimus, I guess you could say Sunstreaker.
Sunstreaker.
I'm picking his answers for him. I'm spoon feeding him.
And Soundwave. But,
Yeah. Keep up the good work. Happy belated Halloween. Thanks, Bradley. Sent from my iPod. Okay. Oh, he has another
Wow.
question. An add-on. One more question. For you guys, what do you think of the new Gito Cliff Jumper? I am planning on getting him and the FE Terracon. Thanks. Sent from my iPod.
I like it. Won't get it. Redundancy for me, but it's neat.
For those who didn't get the mold, totally get it. I don't know if I'll get it because I have 3 versions of that mold already. But it looks neat.
All of
If you didn't
which
get the
you
first one, get it.
I dig it. I like
Well,
it.
hold on. How did I? No, I
Yeah,
only broke
you
one.
break them all. Come on.
I broke one.
Yeah. So far.
You don't even make sense.
So far.
Just stop. Just stop while you're behind.
Stop on my behind. What?
My Amazon Unicron looks really fucking awesome right now.
Oh, I wish I had that.
Yeah, I know.
Bastards, they sold out so fast.
I know, and I got one of them.
I hate you.
This is my revenge. All right.
My San
Another
Diego
question from.
Bruticus looks pretty awesome right now.
Joke's on you. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, who cares about
my
that?
My G2 is gonna look pretty nice.
Box.
Okay, from Apone, or Pone. It's AW, and then PWN, like Pone. Apone. I'm gonna say Apone, because he didn't leave a name. In the episode where Prime converts the ground bridge into a space bridge using the hammer thing, do you think it would be cooler if Prime forged a large axe instead of another Star Saber?
No.
No, I think it was only logical with the hilt to make the Star Saber again. It's the ultimate weapon. Next to
Which
the
is
forge.
probably already destroyed again.
Probably.
What, the forge?
Both.
Or the Star Saber? Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll find out. I didn't even really think about the forge. I was thinking about the relics on Cybertron, but I think the Star Saber was the logical, and I mean, I think he could have made a bunch of weapons for everyone. Just like, here you go, that's relics for everyone, candy. But
Here you go.
one for you, hey,
Star
Megatron,
Sabers
take
for
one.
everyone.
Actually,
I made this especially for you, Bumblebee.
it's a fucking voice box. Use it.
Exactly. They could have made one for him. They missed the opportunity.
Could have made
Oh,
a
well.
T-Cog too, like, oh man. But
They'll just
yeah,
have
that's,
Bumblebee laying down and it just him repeatedly hit him in the throat with a hammer.
That would have been.
First shot is in the head and he kills him. He's like, oh shit, he hits him in the head again and it revives him.
Damn, I missed.
It's like
I
he's like
miss.
he's like fixing Felix from Wreck-It Ralph. He hits him, destroys him, but instantly fixes him.
I love that movie.
I loved it too. It was great.
That movie was great. Okay.
Next question.
All right. This will be the last one because it's from MadShell23. The guy sends like 3 questions and it's lovely. I love it. Hey guys, Austin or MadShell23 back for more questions. Even though he left questions. 1. Now that 4 Max is being re-released, are there any other figures you'd like to see released in the Encore line? Yes.
Scorponok.
Andrew?
That's it.
Andrew, do you have any?
I want to see as much as possible.
Oh, yeah,
I want to see Castle Grayskull!
That's
I want to see Castle Grayskull turn into a robot. No. It'd be awesome. No.
that's the one I
I
want
don't
to see
know.
the most. Scorponok.
Scorponok, yeah.
Mine's a crazy answer.
Second would be Sunstreaker if they ever make that mold again. But I think they lost it.
Do you
or
have
broke
a
it.
G1? Yeah, I think it's gone. Do you have a G1 Sunstreaker?
I do, but he's so wrecked right now because I play with him so much.
Yeah. Mine's a long shot. Like, it won't happen. I think it'd be cool if they molded, cast it out, and finally made that G1 Unicron.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
I just said it's not gonna happen.
You said it's probably not going to happen. That's definitely not going
Yeah.
to happen.
Well, it's definitely not
Well,
gonna
then say
happen. Or it's not definitely not
It's
gonna
definitely never going to happen.
Never,
Never.
ever.
Ever.
happen. Okay, I guess I just can't answer anything.
Never.
2. What do you believe is your proudest collector accomplishment? Amazon Unicron. Fuck you guys. Go on. Castle Grayskull. That is actually an accomplishment. All joking aside, is Andrew dead?
No, I'm alive. I'm just waiting for
Oh, why don't you throw in your answer then?
What was the question again? It's been so long.
What do you believe is your proudest collector accomplishment? Question mark.
Proudest collector accomplishment. I really don't have a specific thing. Let me get
Also
back to you.
getting one of my Walking Dead figures signed by Norman Reedus. Fucking love that guy. Jesse, do you have anything yet?
I don't know.
As a placeholder, I think MP10.
Okay.
I mean, that thing is just sweet.
I'll answer for Jesse if he doesn't answer soon.
I can't really think of a single one.
Yeah, it's a tough
Stands
question.
out from the rest.
Yeah.
What about Comic-Con Bruticus?
I was thinking that, but it's not really much of an accomplishment, more like desperateness.
I need it.
Yeah, basically. I don't know. Answer for
All right.
me.
Well.
Hurry up, gotta get going.
Leader Bumblebee.
Ooh, fuck up, leave Bumblebee. Okay.
Oh,
I'll go.
jeez.
Comic-Con Bruticus is your answer.
Okay.
Why would
um,
you pick that for him? That's just cruel.
Don't either of you talk to me tonight about Cruel. 3. What is the most twisted / messed up / extreme / graphic / etc. movie or series you've ever seen? So, what's the most fucked up shit you've ever seen?
Oh god, a movie called a Serbian film or a Serbian movie.
Yeah,
Did
it's
I
a Serbian
talk
film.
about that with you?
Yeah, I've seen some of it.
Oh yeah, that's definitely the most fucked up movie I've ever seen. 2 words: infant porn.
Yep, it happens.
Yep, it's
And
fucked
then-
up.
Oh
Oh
my
no,
God,
no, it's
that
not.
thing-
It's newborn porn. More specific.
Yep. Human Centipede, Insidious, and Sinister are pretty fucked up movies.
I haven't seen Insidious yet.
Insidious, the execution is really, but when you think about it and boil it down, you're like, wow, that's fucking crazy. Insidious isn't bad. You should watch it.
Well, I got
Spoilers.
nothing.
You got nothing?
I got nothing.
Alright, yours is gonna be...
Pick one.
Okay, yours is... I'm putting my hands on my head like telepathy. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie.
Oh God.
Alright.
At least you didn't say the Justin Bieber movie, so that's
I don't want...
step up.
Cancer.
Yeah.
Alright. That's on TV right now.
Oh joy.
That's all I got for now. Keep up the good work. Peace.
And-
This guy promotes peace.
And that's about all we
Awesome.
can do for questions for today.
Really?
Yep,
Aww.
yep.
Sorry, kids.
What? We'll have more though. We have a lot more.
Yeah, we
Like
can throw one
7.
more. Just one more, please.
Nope, can't do it.
Okay.
Unacceptable.
Jesse said no.
Well,
Send
Yes,
hate mail
pass-
to Jesse.
You said no, guys. Gotta go home.
Yeah.
alright, password.
Gotta play with my sunstreaker.
The password
Password?
for listening for the whole episode is the word password.
We've already done
What?
that.
No, we
one.
didn't.
Password 2.
Password.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we
No,
did.
didn't.
Yes,
No,
we did.
didn't. At which episode?
I remember this, but I
and-
don't remember the episode.
Yeah, an episode. It's
Yeah, we did
password 2, guys. Be sure.
Password 2. You can follow me at Twitter. Twitter.com/SSJAutobot. Subscribe to me if you already haven't. Wyatt. Go ahead.
Oh, my turn. Oh, follow me on Twitter at Incubator. Subscribe to me on YouTube at Incubator, and
Wonderful. Do that. You can follow me on Twitter, Sportimus Prime, and on YouTube, Sportimus. Yay!
but when Beast Hunters come around, you don't even have to watch the show because he will tell you what happened.
Exactly. Stay tuned, kids. I'm gonna ruin
It's
it
like
for
you're
you.
watching it, except without the excitement.
Except
screw it all up.
paraphrasing spoilers.
Yeah.
Take me down to Paraphrase City where things are nice.
All I said was poor Dreadwing.
Taking things.
I connected the dots.
Ray
could've
Charles
said
could have
four
figured that out.
Starscream.
I see through you.
I see Wiener. Alright, never mind.
Wow.
Wow, okay. On that note,
Episode
That went nowhere, I'm sorry.
episode 38 out.
Smokescreen episode. Get it?
no. See ya.
Number
Stop.
38.
Bye.
Alright. Take care, guys.